Hello, my candle is lit, my paints are out, and I have some music playing in the back, so it's time for another paint and chat. And today we are talking about life-affirming institutions. And I have a couple quotes by Ruth Gilmore that I want to read in regards to this topic. First, abolition is about presence, not absence. It's about building life-affirming institutions. Abolition's goal is to change how we interact with each other and the planet by putting people over profit, welfare over warfare, and life over death. This is a quote that I first heard in an Abolition 102 workshop hosted by Harriet Waldenström out of DC. And in that workshop, we learned about abolitionist principles and how we could go about, having this thought process of what can we bring to the world? What do we want present that is life affirming? And for me, when I was thinking about that, the first thing I considered was maternal health and the ability to just, carry life healthily and receive support and resources that allow that to happen. Then I went further and reflected on it a bit more, and I considered agriculture, food scarcity, I considered environmental injustice. And those are all things that I feel like have room for the presence of life-affirming institutions. And it's easy to consider what's going wrong in the world. It's easy for me to consider that and to consider what, we should get rid of when we're considering making change. But this workshop and these quotes have been so eye-opening to me because it's not just about what do we want to get rid of, it's what do we want in place. When I was reflecting on that, that was a bit harder. And there's another quote by Ms. Gilmore that states, "What the world will become already exists in fragments and pieces, experiments and possibilities. So those who feel in their gut deep anxiety about abolition, means knock it all down, scorch the earth, and start something new, let that go. Abolition is about building the future from the present in all of the ways that we can." So these institutions can stem from conversations we're already having, from institutions from the past, or that, seeds are being planted currently. So my goal going forward is to really be more tapped into what is in place that should be amplified in our communities that will bring forth and uplift and empower life. And one exercise that's good in considering that is by going to the United Nations website, which lists, a few different topics and institutions that are kind of reinforcing poverty globally that they have a goal to address. Look at that list, consider what you're passionate about, and consider what institutions should be present to address those problems and to promote life. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good rest of your day.